Good day everyone. Thank you for passing by to watch my video again, and thank you for those that have subscribed to my channel. Please, if you are new and you are watching this video and you think it is good, please you can subscribe to my channel. This is a video requested from one of my clients that I should make a video for her, that she wants to learn how to cut a perfect fitted tra. So I think today's lesson, that's how I'll be taking you through how to cut a nice and a perfect tra. So she said she needed a video on how to cut a perfect and a nice tra. And one thing is, before you can achieve a perfect and a nice tra, there are a lot of phases you have to go through. I'd call them phases. And then the phase is about you taking a good or a correct measurement, because that is what you're going to use to draft the tra. And then the second one is your ability to follow the right procedures during the drafting process. And then the third one is your ability to sew correctly. So these are the phases that you go through to achieve a perfect fitted tra or any nice tra. So in this video, I'll be taking you through some few steps on how to achieve our perfect tra. I think this is the fabric that we'll be working on. This is the fabric that we'll be working on, and I've folded it into two already. This is the right side of the fabric, and then this is the wrong side of the fabric. So I've folded it selvage to selvage. So as you can all see, this is how it is. So we are going to create a margin that we'll be working on, and creating the margin, you will get a straight line along this edge, then a straight line along the other edge too, to create the margin so that we can work on our tra. And some of the measurements, I think, for me, I take during my drafting, I take to do the drafting. As you all know, we have the waist measurement, the tra length or the trouser length measurement, then you take your thigh measurement. I'll take the thigh, I'll take the knee measurement, then to the base. So from there, I'll take my waist to knee measurement. I don't know whether you are getting what I'm trying to say. The measurement that you need for this drafting is the waist measurement, the waist to knee, the full length or the tra length measurement. Then from there, you take your around knee measurement, your around thigh measurement, then to the base of the tra measurement. So these are the areas that you take. Then these are the measurement those are the measurement that you use to do the drafting for the tra. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So we are going to create our margin as I said earlier on. So as I said earlier on, we are going to create a margin, and this is the margin I have created. So this is the waistline. Then from there, the next one is the knee line. Then from there, you get a full length. Then you add the allowance, the 2 inches allowance for the folding or the turn up. So basically, this is what I do. Then to get your crotch line or your crotch depth, first you have to mark your waist, and then the waist is 35. So what will you do to 35? We divide the 35 into what? 4. So the mark or the answer that you get, that is what you use to indicate as the waistline, or that's what you use to indicate for the waist. So 35, if we divide 35 by 4, you get 8 3/4. So the 8 3/4, you add 1 inches sewing allowance to it, making it 9 3/4. So this is the 9 3/4. So this is the 9 3/4. So after you mark the 9 3/4 this way, then to get the crotch depth, you add 1.5 to the waist by 4. Not the waist by 4 plus 1. You're adding the 1.5 to the waist divided by 4, exact number. So here we had 8 3/4. So 8 3/4, you add 1.5 to it. Then the answer that you get, you measure it down from the waistline. Because this line is now the waistline. So you measure the answer down to where it will mark or where you indicate it. So that is where you connect the line for your crotch depth. I get what I'm trying to say. I hope you're following. So that is what you do, or the measurement that you get. The waist you divide, your waist that you divided by 4 plus 1.5 will give you the crotch depth. So that is what you use to indicate your crotch depth. So mine is 8 3/4. 8 3/4, if you add 1.5 to it, you'll be getting somewhere 10 and quarter. So 10 and quarter, but because I want it to be a little bit free, I want it to be a little bit free on him. So I've indicated, or I've marked mine 10 and half. 10 and half. So this is the line that you will now draw to get your crotch line. So now we have waistline, we have the crotch line, we have the knee line, the waist to knee line, then the base line. So from here, you're going to minister the measurement step by step. So I don't know here, whether you understand what I'm trying to say. I said you divide your waist by 4 plus 1 to indicate. So your waist by 4 plus 1 is this one, is this mark. Then you mark the same thing here. Waist by 4 plus 1. The exact measurement that you measure from here to this point. The answer that you get should also be the same thing from here to the other side too. So from there you can connect to get a straight line. So from there, what we will be doing next is to indicate the round thigh measurement on the crotch line. Please, are you following? I say what we do next is to indicate the round thigh measurement on the crotch line. This is the crotch line, and then the round thigh, his round thigh is 25 inches. So 25 by 2 will give you 12.5. So you measure the 12.5 from the margin, that we are working on. So which will be this way, 12.5 this way. Then you mark, then you indicate it. So your 12.5, if you measure from here to this side, is 12.5. Yours, maybe the client that you are working on might not be 25. Like his round thigh measurement might not be 25. So assuming yours is 23, you divide the 23 by 2. Assuming yours is 22, you divide yours 22. You divide the 22 by 2. So the measurement that you get, that is where you mark from this margin along the crotch line to indicate your round thigh. So on that margin, so you move out ½ inch. Okay, on the crotch line, you move out ½ inch for the shaping. So from there, we can measure from this point to the ½ inch that we have extended outside. Okay, from this point you measure from here to the ½ inch outside. So mine is 10 1/4. So 10 1/4. Yours might be different from mine because maybe the round thigh measurement that the waist measurement that you're working on is different from the waist measurement that I'm working on. So you are not like, I'm not expecting you to get exacting. If only we are working on, like we are working with the same measurement, that means you have to get exacting that I'm getting here. Okay, so from there mine is 10 1/4. So I'm going to divide the 10 1/4 into 2. We divide the 10 1/4 into 2. Please pay attention here. You're going to divide the 10 1/4 into 2. Then on the knee line, the mark that you get, you indicate it. Then on the base, you do the same thing. So mine, from this point to the ½ inch outside is 10 1/4. And if we divide the 10 1/4 into 2, you have 5.1. So you mark your 5. I've marked my 5.1. This is it. Then you do same here. The same measurement that the measurement that you had here should be the same thing as here. So from here, you're going to minister the around knee measurement here. It's around knee. You're using 18 inches. So 18 by 2 will give you 9. So that 9, you're going to share the 9 along this line, or we are going to divide the 9 into 2 again. It's either you are going to share, or either you say we share or we divide it into 2. So the 9 by 2 will give you 4.5. So this side is going to be 4.5 here, then 9 there. So from there, on the baseline too, we do the same thing. We are using, the base is 16. So 16 by 2 is 8. And we are going to share it along the baseline. So 4 will be in the middle. Then left 4, right 4. So from there, we are going to connect the points. So we are connecting this point to this point. Then from this point, we extend it to meet the crotch line, ½ inch that you extended outside. Then inside here too, you connect this point to this one. Then from here to meet your round thigh by 2. Okay, so let me connect them. So after connecting the points, this is the shape that you create on the fabric that you are working on. So after connecting the points, so far this is the shape that you get, and I think you're almost getting close to the end of our drafting. So I think so far, if you are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, I plead with you to help me subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Anytime I upload any such video, you'll be the first person to be notified on. So from here, you're going to create our flap. Then we joint this point to this, but it will be in a little bit curvy way, as if you are creating a little bit hip, to get that kind of shape. I don't know whether you understand what I'm trying to say. We're going to bend this point to this, but it will be in a little bit curved way. It's not going to be straight. We're just going to create something small that will be curved. So assume you have a hip curve, you can place it to connect it, but not that deep. I want it a little bit shallow. Okay, so from there, let's create our flap. Here is the confusion part, but it's very easy if you follow what I'm trying to let you understand. It's very easy. Okay, so from here on this point you measure down ½ inch, then you connect that ½ inch to this point. So this is what I'm trying to let you know. So from this point you measure down ½ inch, and from that ½ inch point you connect it to the waistline, the first point. Okay, so you'll be doing away with this. So from there on, so this is now the line that we're working on. So from here you measure down 7 inch for the zip and then the flap. Okay, so after you have slanted your waist, you measure down 7 inches for the zip and then the flap. So from there you connect this point to the round tie point. So it's going to be in a curved way. Okay, it's going to be in a curved way. So after you have slanted your waist, then you measure down 7 inches, then you connect this 7 point to the round tie point that you have created here. So it's going to be in a curved way as so. So from there, here some people they cut with a flap, then others will cut it straight, then after that you prepare the flap and join again. So it depends. The choice is yours. It depends on you. If you want, you can cut it that way out, this way out. Then when you are preparing to fix the zip and then the flap, you cut different pieces to join them. But for me, I'm going to add the flap. I'm going to create a flap and add. So when I'm just sewing, it will be very easy. So there's no need for me to cut any piece again, additional piece again, to work it out. Okay, so I'll mark 2.5 or 2.5 from this point. Okay, so I'll mark it all through. So like this is how I'm trying to let you understand that the flap, it depends on you. It's either you cut and join or you cut with the flap. And this one we are cutting with the flap, or I am cutting with the flap. Okay, so this is the flap that I've created. So if I'm just sewing, there's no need to join again. What I'll do is just to fold and insert the zip and sew alongside. Okay, so after joining everything, this is how you're going to see it. Okay, this is how you're going to see it after you joined everything correctly. So I'm going to cut out this for us to draft the back. So I think so far you understand what I'm trying to, you understand the video. It's very easy to draft a chart if only you have the measurement correctly and you follow this procedure. It's very easy for you. So after cutting out, this is what you're going to achieve. So this is the front piece. So we are going to place this on the fabric again to draft our back piece. But before I forget, so if you want to fix side pockets, what you do is that you, on the waistline, you measure down 7 inches. Okay, you measure on the waistline, you measure down 7 inches. Then from there you measure inside either 2 or 2.5. Okay, so after fixing, it's going to be like this. Okay, so we're going to place this on the second piece, the fabric to draft the second piece. So after placing it on the fabric again, you see, this is how you're going to place it on the second fabric. The back is going to be bigger than the front, so I'm adding 3 inches all through. So from the knee, the crotch line down, I'll add 3 inches all through. But this side, you're not adding allowance. You're going to cut on the exact line as the front back. This side that we are going to add 3 inches all through. Then from there you add half or 1 inches to the back here for the dart. Then from there on this line you're going to extend it up by 2.5. Please, are you following? What I'm trying to say is that after you have extended it, you have extended the back half inch or 1 inch outside. So you are going to extend the back to this side. You're going to extend it 2.5 up. Okay. So and this half inch that you have extended out for the dart, you're going to connect it to meet the crotch line. Hello. You're going to connect the half inch on. You're going to connect this line to meet with this in a curvy way, or if you want to do you rule it straight. It's either you rule it straight or you do it in a curvy way. It depends on you. So this is what I'm trying to explain. So after you have extended the half inch outside for the dart or the 1 inch outside for the dart, so from there you're going to connect that point to meet with the 3 inches here that you have extended. It's either in a straight form or in a curve way, but I've used shallow curve. This is not a deep curve that I've used shallow. If you watch my previous videos, I didn't do it this way. And from here we're going to extend it up 2.5 to meet the waistline. And the reason why we are extending it here 2.5 is that we want the front to drop. That's why we have extended the 2.5. And besides, so that it can cover your buttocks. So that the front will drop, so that the back will have enough allowance to cover the buttocks. Because if you see the figure, the back is different from the front. So your back needs enough allowance, or your back needs space so that it can cover your buttocks when you bend or like when you squat. Okay, so adding this 2.5 would make the front drop, and this 1/2 inches that we drop from the front, we are going to now cut it out. So after going through all the necessary process, so after the cutout, this is what you're going to achieve. Okay, because I said here we're not going to add any allowance to the side, but it's always the inside one, or the inside one, that you're going to add 3 inches to it. Okay, so this is for the darts that I'll be holding, and I've cut out the 1/2 inches that we drop for the front, so you can see the difference. You see from here to here, so you cut it out so that you can drop the front to again. Then from there you measure from here inside either 4.5 or 5 inches for the back dart. Okay, so I think basically this is what I do for the drafting of my pants or a track. Okay, so I think to this point, if you find this video helpful, please like it for me, give it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please help me subscribe. So this is the drafting. So what you be doing is to cut out the pockets, side pockets, then the back pocket, and then the waistband, and all those petty things you add up to complete your trouser. So wishing you all the best, and thanks for watching my video once again. I hope to see you next time. Bye.